Right, another Try It Tuesday. Gosh, they come around really quick. I'm going back to some gel print because I sort of want some to go in a couple of journals that I'm going to be doing. And when I was looking for something, well, these were gifted to me recently and I thought they would make brilliant stencils, so I'm going to give those a try. I think they've been cut out of like it's like suede, so I think they make just, you know, a bit like a doily. And I also found this with my handmade papers, and I just think that is going to make a wonderful background. I've got other things as well, but I'm just going to have a little play today, and then just for a bit of gel printing inspiration and fun for me, really. You know, hopefully you get inspired by it, but who knows what happens with gel printing. You know what it's like. You can do 20 pages and only sort of like one, but you know, you just go back over them. And I've used loads in recent work, and I'm really enjoying that part of the junk journaling, if you know what I mean. You know, I love my digitals as well, so I actually like to incorporate both mediums, you know, and then I keep myself, the arty side, happy and the designing side happy. So, and I've also sorted out a load of, you know, previously done tags. All right, these are like just hanging around. I've got loads of these, so they're done. And sometimes when I pick up on here, I can use these because I class these as just odd bits, really. And I've also got when I dry my papers on the heater, you know, and the drips come out, these end up on the floor. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do something with those, see what happens. Some quite nice marks on some of these, so we shall see. Yeah, I've got through, because that's this square one is my original old one that I bought originally. And then this one is 8 by 10, which I think is quite a nice size. This one I've had in a while with another pack with a bigger one and a circle one, I think. I can't remember, but this one wasn't purchased off Amazon, but the rest have been, because like I said, this was a very old one, because I got this one first and then I wanted a bigger one and it was too expensive. So I made one and I had that for 3 years. Didn't really use this, just for spraying on and off, you know, as a palette. So, you know, it hasn't had a lot of wear really, but this is great. I am going to just put a wet wipe over this one because I've got some straight lines on it. I don't know. And I must get some baby oil too. So baby oil gets lots of things, a lot of it off as well. So that'll do for now. I'm not too worried. But you know me, I'm not one to clean my plates like that. Because I like that effect. Not everybody likes that. They like to keep their plates very clean, and you know, that is fine too. You know, you do what makes you happy. Because I like that sort of painterly effect. So there we go. I'll just dry that off. Okay, colours I've got are sort of greens, yellows, bit of pink, I suppose, and my pull-off paints. I haven't got any black. I might not use black though, it's a bit heavy, isn't it? I've got what I've been using, titanium white, only a bit left in that one, and buff titanium. I tend to pull off mainly with those. These ones, I haven't got many pinks, believe it or not. I've got loads of greens and blues. Let's see, I've got the Dina Waitley one, and I've got this one as well. So I think, you know, we could tone that down. I have got just my new paint, which is really expensive, folks, but I love it. And I did get a big bottle of it this time. There's something magical about this. Okay, but it's not very cheap. I treat myself now and again. And yeah, I just love it. But whether I use that, I don't know, because it's more sort of rustic and that sort of thing. But we'll see. Who knows? Right, and I've got my greens, just any greens I've got loads of different yellows. I quite like this yellow, Naples yellow, and I've also got yellow oxide. Now I haven't used this before, so that's a new one as well. That was the 2 new ones I got last month. And then a load of other things that are cheap. This one I've had a while. Oh, that's yellow oxide as well. Oh well. Is this heavy bodied? I don't know. Anyway, I might use that soft body. I'll use the little one first. There. Oh, I got a bit of olive green as well. That might be quite nice. I don't really want that on there. And I've got some stencils, some stamps. So it's literally, you know, you just have to watch me. It's not a tutorial, you know. And please, you know, there's some brilliant videos out there. I will link a few of the places I go, and they are just brilliant. And I've learned so much from them as well. So, right, what I'm going to do first. What am I going to do first? I don't know. I sort of want to do a bit of painterly. I actually quite like this spray. It came with my screen printing or lino printing? Yeah. And that's actually a really nice roller. I like that one. Okay. And I got another similar one as well. Screen printing one. These are good. Although the same, yeah. See, I've left all that on there. That makes marks as well. I like it. So, okay. I'm going to do the green. I'm not rubbing too hard now. I'm just sort of blending that in a little bit, but not too much. I actually quite like that. And I'm going to roll her off now. And I quite like what's happening there as well. So I'm just going to take a bit of that off. There. So, these. That's quite nice. Okay. Don't really want to. Sorry, I'm just thinking, oh, I'll do that as well, but I don't, you know, I'm going to have it there. So, okay, and I'm going to leave that, and I'm going to pick up with white on that one, and just to see what that's like. And I'll be alternating between sort of all of them really, but mainly this is the palettes. But I get some good prints of them sometimes, so that's why I like to get me smaller bits of paper. Got really noisy people in the holiday let next door at the moment, like really noisy. Okay, and I think I'm going to use a bit of tissue paper on that. That's right at the bottom of my pile normally. And see what happens, which is white. Very thin tissue paper. Okay. That's lovely. Very delicate, yeah. But I like that. That's cool. I won't actually do a lot to that because that is very spring-like, summer-like. That is lovely. And it's very light, yeah, and airy. Not too sort of saturated with colour. Right, should we have a little bit of... I'll pick up this bit of white as well in this one. Just going to... Up there. I'm going to use a bit of this. That's yellow oxide. It's going to be a bit spotty looking, isn't that? That's quite thick, that one, actually. Yeah, it's nice. I'm going to pick that up with buff titanium, I think. Actually, gold would be quite nice. Oh, should we do that? Actually, I'm going to use a bit of this white here. Okay, I'll leave that one on there. Let's take this one off. And don't leave tissue paper on for very long because it will rip. Oh, it's a little bit disappointing. Yeah, too much paint on there, you see? So you lose your impression. And here's cat hairs. Alright, whereas that one, there was definitely more definition here, look, which I really liked. So it was better. What did I pick up with that one? Wasn't white, was it? Yeah. But anyway, it's still nice, yeah, but it's a good base, that's all. This one I would leave alone. And this one I would add stuff to. You still got, you know, a bit of impression there, but not very much. So I put that one on that pile, so to do again. Yeah, it's okay for a background, to be honest. I can only just see them, but that is actually all right, and I would use that. So that goes on my keep pile. I always squirt too much. Right, so I'll just pick up a bit and put it on here. Yeah. I don't mind that it's mixed in with that. There we go, that worked lovely. Okay, I know this one because we went over that, so that's fine. But I really like that because it didn't stick, so I'll stick it the other side next time. There we go. That one's okay. Would actually leave that now and coffee stain that, and that will actually be quite a nice background. Okay. Really nice background. I like that. And that's great. Yeah, definitely needed to use a bit of something darker for contrast. Yeah, just really like that one. I think that one's going to be quite nice. I do. I'll put those away a minute. I will put that bit of it's just, gosh, that colour is so lovely. Okay, I definitely prefer it. Sorry. We use that one. And a bit of olive green. Like that. And a tiny bit of this. Because I love it. I've got no pink on there, have I? Should we use a bit of pink as well? Just go mad. What a bit of pink there. It's really funny too. They a lot of them think the garden that we own is their garden as well. We find them in there sometimes because I have to go past our garden to get to theirs. A little bit much paint there, folks, but that's all right. I'm gonna leave it like that, and I'm gonna put that on there, and I'm gonna roller that off. Yeah, a little bit too much for me. There we go. Oh, that's quite a nice colour. Okay, right, I'm gonna give it a go with this again. Okay, anything I need to pick up, put on the others, and a bit on here. Okay. And that's quite wet paint, so I'll just do that. Yeah, I was going to say lightly, but it does need pressing hard. Now this reminds me of sunflowers now, for some reason. Okay. So, I thought, oh, I'll roller that to see what happens. Not a lot. I do tend to do a lot on one thing, like, you know, like that net thing, because I learn a lot from it when I do that without having to bring anything else into it. And then I'll do a whole batch with something else, and then I might put two things together. And this does remind me of sunflowers. I don't know why that does. But it's still really nice background, and actually it's really lovely. Some nice colours in that. I like that. Okay. Can't really see the pink, but that's okay. We shall use a bit more pink now. I wonder if I use pink and that colour together. I wonder what that might... Sometimes it gets really horrible, doesn't it? Right, let's do that with a little tiny bit of green. So let's go with a nice mud colour. Let's use that colour green. Honeycomb. Gotta use that, haven't we? See, I only just spotted that one. I think I cut that one myself. I think it's my old not scanning cut. Yeah, scanning cut I had. I still got it actually. Still has its uses. Oops, that's how I got that paint. Quickie, but I would use that. That's okay. It's actually quite good. Take some of that. And that's lovely. Okay, well, I'm happy with those. Right, and we'll do a bit with this one now. Okay, and we'll go, I think I'm going to do a bit of gold. Oops, bit of yellow, this yellow. Just a bit too much gold. Just scrape a bit off of that, I think. The gold's gone from that. Don't see any at all. I'm actually better with a gel plate with I think, with alcohol inks. Oh, this turns out quite good. Oh, it's just such a rubbish piece. And I actually quite like what's happening on that one. So I shall use that again on there like that. And I shall pick this up. Shall I pick this up with yellow? See what happens. Why don't we? I got a... Yeah, didn't really work like that. It's okay. bit of gold in there, a tiny bit of green, but I really like that. I hope you can see it okay, and that's transparent a little bit, so that's really lovely. That one I am keeping. Got some, whether it's picking up all right. Right, I'm going to put a bit of that on. That's fine. So I'm going to leave that now. I'm going to have my lunch, and I'll speak to you in a bit. Okay, I think I'm going to take off with gold, but I'm going to put it on this palette here. Okay, oops. And I think my battery's going to die in a minute. So this, I have to say this is the last ones. And then I'm hoping it'll be enough to activate that. Okay. That is really lovely. Okay. It's beautiful. And that was just leaving it. Yeah. Having me lunch. Coming back and pulling up the gold. Perfect. Okay, and I like this here. I will be doing something with that. Don't know what yet. And I'm going to do the same with this one. But I'm going to put it on here. Okay. I'll just move that up a bit so you hopefully can see. Right, gold, where are you? Okay. Right, gold. Gold, gold, gold. And let's have a look. Not tissue paper. Sorry if I get cut off. All right, you'll know it's because my battery died. Oh, I forgot my charger, didn't I? Okay, didn't really do much. Bit disappointing. Nice gold background though. Okay, now I'm going to put titanium buff on now. If I can find it. There it is. Yeah, that was a little bit disappointing, that one. Just wondering what happened. I know it's very similar colours here, but it's actually quite nice. Look at all these marks here. That's great. I'm going to do that again. These are all, I'm going to use all those. They're fine. You know, that one was, yeah, a little bit disappointing, but it's still really nice. So I'm okay with that. Okay, I do want to pick a bit of this up. So I might see if I can activate with white. Just get some of that up. And I might have a bit of titanium buff on there as well. So I might just pick up a bit. Should we do that on the new? This is like newspaper. You can print on. Yeah, I get the, well, it's like chip paper. I'm using fish and chip shops. And you get it in big sheets. I cut it down. It's cheaper. So, you know, I'm not sort of like hoping for great things with that. But that's still beautiful texture on there. And I really like that. And it will feel wonderful once it's dry. Okay. Right, now, what are we going to do with this one? We've got this one to do and the other. Right, I think I'm going to use white on that. And I'm going to pull that up with... I might pull it up on one of these sheets here. And then cut it down. Okay, that is fabulous. Really like that. Yeah, that colour has really worked well. Really, it does really look, the gold and that, just like honeycomb. So I'm going to put that on. Okay, at the moment I've just gone over that with a bit of that on purpose, just to see what happens. So I'm just going to pick up again, but it should leave some behind, if you know what I mean. Okay. Yeah, that's worked nice too. Yeah, like that. And I see, and it just looks like peeling paint all around there, and that's beautiful. Yeah, well, I really like that. Okay, what's happened on here now? That is brilliant. Whoops. I don't want these to get damaged, so I'm going to put these away and we'll just play with that one now. And, okay, so I think my battery is going to die. I'm actually going to try and pick this up without putting anything on the back, so both sides are all right. Let's see what happens. I just need a contrasting colour to work on. That's a green here. There. That's cool. Not very bee-like, but it's a nice pattern. Don't like that colour. That's horrible. And that's white, but that's okay because I always tea stain that. I think that I really like that one. I might use that one actually. That's quite nice. Okay, now we've got this here. So I'm going to use white to pick up. And then that is it, folks. So to recap, hopefully I've got enough juice left in my battery. Recap. If not, I can show you tomorrow and then add it to the video. There's not much going to come off of there, but I might get something. Oh yeah. Beautiful. That's in that, and that's what I like, is picked up all bits of everything on there. And definitely that's what I like about gel printing. Oops. Can get so carried away. Taking it all off, but there's not much pattern in there, but that's okay. I actually quite like it. It's a nice colour, and I'll be able to cut things out of that. Cut some nice B shapes out of that. Okay, well, I am definitely going to have to go. Hold on. Okay, I'll quickly run through them. That was the last one I've done, but that is going to be nice for die cuts. Brilliant. This was one of my favourites. I think that is just glorious. And these two are nice too, because I can just see them stained up. Yeah, this one I like. And that was one of the ones at the side, and then we just went over it with the stamp. I like that. They're not dry yet. And these are great. Love all these. A bit of gold on and that. I don't know whether you can see it, but shimmering. And that's lovely. Yeah, I like that one. That's on that newspaper. Yeah, I could do more work on the top there, but that in itself is nice. That in itself is nice. Not a lot of anything going on, but cool. And the same with that one there. But I love all this. Don't know what that is, but it's sparkly. This one was brilliant. That was the one I pulled off when I'd left it on the plate and went and had my lunch. Can't do that with every print, can you? That's just one of the background ones, so that'll be chopped up for different things. It's green. I don't think that's okay, but I don't go with what I'm doing here. And that's really nice and shimmery. I don't know whether you could see the pattern is definitely all there, but it's subtle, but it's there. But that's actually a nice one. This one will turn, that's one of the side ones that I brayer off and everything, but that is fine. That would do some nice things. This one's great. Yeah, and that one is too. And this tag, yeah, they didn't turn out so well today. Sometimes they turn out better than the rest. This is cool. I like that. And this one's great. It does look like snake skin though, doesn't it? And that one is okay. Tea stained. This one I like. And these are the more subtle ones, but still okay. That one I like. Love this. This is, you know, you cut that up. That's going to be beautiful. Yeah. That one didn't really show up, but it's still nice. And this one's good. This has really worked well. I like that. This one worked well too. And then that's just tried those things, but they're great. So not for what I'm doing, but they will work for something else. So I'll put them away. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching then, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.